Ever since Tom Brady and the Las Vegas Raiders decided to hire Pete Carroll as their head coach, everything, the aura, the atmosphere, the energy around the Las Vegas Raiders has shifted in a very good way. I mean, today Max Crosby came out and said, I have never been so optimistic about where this Las Vegas Raiders team has been headed until right now. With Pete Carroll, with Chip Kelly, bringing back Patrick Graham, this team is headed in the perfect direction. And one thing I know for sure is Pete Carroll is not going to settle for a rebuild. He's going to go out there, he's going to bring a quarterback in, and that is probably the biggest question mark. Now, there are a bunch of names currently out there in free agency or even the draft that they could be interested in. But we got a crazy report just yesterday about who they could be targeting. Now, when you look at some options that could potentially be available for Pete Carroll and Tom Brady in the front office, you look at guys like potentially Geno Smith in a trade, a guy who has worked with Pete Carroll before, or maybe a guy like Russell Wilson, another guy who has developed under Pete Carroll, looked like a really good quarterback throughout the prime of his career. Justin Fields could be a really good fit alongside Chip Kelly or Marcus Mariota, but one of the biggest names that stands out to me right now is no other than Sam Darnold. Now, over the last few days, the media has been going absolutely wild when it comes to Sam Darnold to the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, with all of these rumors starting to take place, what I wanted to do is kind of break down some Sam Darnold film to show you guys what you would be adding with the Sam Darnold. Now, before we dive into the video, I want you to comment down below which quarterback available, whether it's a draft or free agency, do you think would be the best fit for Pete Carroll and Chip Kelly's offense? Honestly, if you're asking me, I would say Sam Darnold. Looking at what he did, it just makes sense. Even for the Vikings, getting their quarterback and J.J. McCarthy back healthy, they're going to want to develop him. And Sam Darnold, you're not going to want to pay that much money to just have your guy that you draft in the first round be a backup, right? Now, I think Sam Darnold is going to be one hell of a player, and I think he could really initiate a reculture of this Raiders team as maybe a bridge quarterback, sign him to a 2-year deal worth a good amount of money, maybe draft someone in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th round that you can start to mentor behind him. I think that could be huge. But look at this play here by Sam Darnold. This is one that shows anticipation, it shows manipulation, and it shows a good job reading and reacting to what the defense is trying to do. So, first thing that we notice is we got a one-eye safety look. Whenever you have one-eye safety, this turns into a yes-no read for the quarterback, right? So we're going to get a crosser over the middle of the field by Jalen Naylor, and we're going to get an inside leverage. It's going to look like a corner route, but it's actually going to break back over the middle of the field, okay? So as Sam Darnold drops back in the pocket, he's going to want to keep this safety in line. So instead of looking at his wide receivers, he's just going to stare down that safety, and even as this play develops even more, he's going to start to stare down this crosser, trying to see if he can get this safety to bite up on the crosser. However, the safety does a really good job getting back in this direction. However, if this was a corner, it would be perfect. But instead, since he's breaking back across the middle, that's all Sam Darnold needs to see. Once this guy starts to break diagonally to Justin Jefferson, that's when we throw the ball. Now, again, we're getting him running this way when our route is going this way. So he throws it, great anticipation here. And now that DB, that one-eye safety, was running in the wrong direction. And boom, just like that, we get a breakaway 97-yard touchdown here by Justin Jefferson. Unbelievable play, but more importantly, an unbelievable throw by Sam Darnold. Again, this dude could be a really, really big pickup here for the Raiders. Alright, here's another play I really liked here by Sam Darnold. This is one where he kind of showcases his ability to not panic. We're showing double mug blitz. What that means is we're showing 1-2 linebackers over that A gap, but initially they're going to drop back into a Tampa 2 or a cover 2 where you got your hook curl, or you got hook curl here, you got your flat, you got 2 deep safeties. You're going to have another flat over here, and then this guy's going to drop into a hook curl, and then this will be your mid-read, right? Whenever this guy turns his back away from the quarterback, you know that this will specifically be a mid-read. So he's going to get this fullback in line with that left guard, just so we can guard the A-gap if that pressure does come. So first thing we notice is he protects himself at the line of scrimmage when need be. Secondly, being able to read this defense. You're going to see number 7, I believe, Quay Walker, turn his back away from the quarterback. Whenever you see that, they're getting into a mid-read. Don't do that unless you're in a mid read or if you're in man-to-man coverage, right? So we're going to quickly understand that they're in this shell defense, right? And what that means, it kind of creates a little bit of a shell look, right? So very tough to throw against, very tough to get yardage against. But look at this concept. We're going to get a clear out here. This guy's job is to not only get rid of this safety, but since they're in a cover 2, get rid of this mid read as well. From there, we're going to have an in over the middle, and we're going to have a dig over the middle, right? Kind of like a levels concept. And this ends up working out perfectly. He's going to look here. He's going to get this linebacker in the hook curl to bite up. And now we're going to get rid of the mid read. We're going to get rid of this deep safety. We're going to read this defense. That's all we're doing. Reading the defense. And he does it absolutely perfectly. Look at the anticipation throw here. The ball is coming out now. Right now, the ball is already out. Already on target. A little bit high, but a great catch by Jordan Addison, who ultimately gets a 25-yard pickup here. Again, I love seeing this dude's awareness, the anticipation, the manipulation, the ability to protect yourself. Everything you saw from Sam Darnold this season looked good. But again, you need to have a good offensive system around him so he can be reaching that true potential. See if they can get him in here, though. All right, here's another really good play here by Sam Darnold. Has built such a great connection with Justin Jefferson, which is a good sign for the Raiders. If you go out there and bring in a guy like, let's just say, DK Metcalf, for example, right? That connection can be built in just years of time, right? So we're going to get a 5-man scat protection. We're going to slide the offensive line to the right, leaving one-on-one to the left, which is going to initiate a little bit of pressure off the edge right away. First thing that I want to show you guys is his ability to understand and, get out the pocket presence, right? Having the ability to step up, avoid that pressure. Now, as for Justin Jefferson, he's going to be running this inside corner that turns into a wheel, right? Now, he's got the green light to be like, okay, read the defense. If you see a hole open up, take it, right? And him and Sam Darnold have built that connection. So, boom, play action, pressure off the edge. We're going to step up in the pocket. We're going to look off that safety initially, which leaves us that left sideline to be open in double coverage, but to make a throw on the run with pressure in his face while getting hit. Look at where this ball has ended up, right? Wide open, or not wide open, but a perfect throw is what I wanted to say. A perfect throw here by Sam Darnold on the move while getting hit. You can't make stuff like that up, man. All right, and with that being said, guys, I'm going to end the video here. I know I didn't break down too much film, but I kind of wanted to throw it out to you guys that, yeah, Sam Darnold definitely is a possibility for the Raiders. And if it does happen, I, as a Raiders fan, would be excited to see what goes or what happens next. But with that being said, if you guys want more film analysis from Sam Darnold, or even if it's a Justin Fields or a Russell Wilson or Geno Smith, Marcus Mariota, whoever it may be, comment down below who you think would be the best fit for the Raiders quarterback position. And what I'll do is I'll make another one of these videos breaking down even more film of that player, that quarterback, and show you what they would bring to the team as well. Now, with that being said, hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next Raiders update, which should be very, very soon. Peace.